Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be analyzing the major themes in the play Our Husband Has Gone Mad Again by Ola Rotimi. In our previous discussion, we analyzed the plot of the play as well as the characters and the roles that each character play in the play. So today we are going to be looking at various themes one after another. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and make sure you subscribe so that you will get notified when the new video on the literary devices and dramatic devices used in the play is uploaded. We are going to start with the theme of superstition. The theme of superstition is dominant in the play. There is belief in the use of African magic power and also the use of snake that have some supernatural power. For instance, NECO Brown has a snake, and it is believed that the snake have supernatural power. He used to keep the snake under his bed, and we see that he believes that the snake provide a kind of protection and also will provide fortune for him in his venturing into politics. So we see that in most African traditional plays, the use of charm, the use of witchcraft, the use of certain superstition is very dominant. And this play, Our Husband Has Gone Mad Again, it is not an exception. It is also rumored in the play that several politicians who were contesting under the Liberation Party and some other opposition parties in the play uses charm and supernatural powers. And that was why NECO Brown also decided to use some supernatural magical power to get political fortune. And that was why he used the snake. But does the snake or does the magical power really provided him what he needed? The answer is no, because at the end of the play, he was not elected. In fact, he did not even win the party ticket. It was Sirika that won it at Sikira. Now, another theme in the play is that of corruption. Corruption is very dominant in the play. And if you ask me, I will tell you that one of the reasons NECO Brown wants to contest and become a political figure is because of the attendant corruption in the political system and how politicians have unfettered access to the national treasury, and also how they exploit and embezzle the money and use it to live flamboyant life. So the political contention in the context of this play and in Nigeria in general is marred with a lot of corruption. And we see that the playwright Ola Rotimi tried to satirize what is happening in Nigerian political sphere, especially the issue of corruption. And before you can win a political party's ticket or even winning an election, you must have to be corrupt or give bribes to many people and bribe your way. Even getting vote is not only by your pedigree and your integrity or by your manifesto, but also by your pocket, by how much we are willing to give out to voters to buy vote so that people can vote for you. So we see that NECO Brown is very, very immoral, not only in the issue of corruption, even in the issue of marital affair. Because when he got married to Lisa, he never informed Lisa before getting married to people like Sikira. And even marriage to Sikira can be seen as a form of corruption because it was marriage intended to get votes. It's a form of vote buying, marriage by vote buying by marriage. So that is also another form of corruption. And NECO Brown is very, very dubious character who engages in a lot of corrupt practices in the play. Another one is politics. politics and also women in politics. The theme of politics is dominant in the play, and we see that Lejo Cabran, who is a retired army officer, still want to engage in politics to rule his people. Not because of his exploit in the military when he was a military officer, but rather he is interested in gaining power because several other retired military officers ventured into politics, contested for different offices, various offices, and some of them were able to win. Not because they were good, they were so good more than their contestant, but they were able to use their experience, military connections, and several others to win. That was why many of them engaged in politics. And even up to today in Nigeria, the current president of Nigeria, President Muhammad Buhari, was a former military officer. And one of the former president of Nigeria, President Olusegun Obasanjo, was also a former military officer. So you could see that Ola Rotimi's play captures the happenings in the Nigerian political sphere. And that was why Lejo Cabran also wanted to be a political figure. After fighting in Congo on a peacekeeping mission and returning to Nigeria, even though he has a thriving business, cocoa business, exporting cocoa, he is not so satisfied. He wants to get more. He wants to get popularity. And that was why he engages in politics and also marry the daughter of the market woman. The daughter of market woman, Sikira. He married Sikira because he wanted vote, so that his venturing into politics become a success. And at the end, we also see that it is not only Lejo Cabran, even the wife Sikira also ventures into politics, and at the end, she was able to win the ticket of the Liberation Party. So politics, in fact, it is seen as a form of a retired home or business of retired people from their careers. For instance, military officers who have retired, the next thing is to venture into politics. Either they contest directly or they bring people, their children or relative or somebody who they have entered a kind of a dubious agreement with, so that the person will contest, and then part of the money that the person will be embezzling from government will be channeled to them. And that was why Lejo Cabran also wanted to contest. So the play was a caricature of the political landscape of Nigeria in 1979, and even up to now 2023, we is still having such kind of politics where we have military officers, military men still venturing into politics, and even people that are age should not even be contesting for election again because of their old age. They are still contesting because of the political and economic benefit attached to political offices. Another one is that of gender inequality. There are several instances of gender inequality in the play. One of it is the marriage of Mama Rashida to Lejo Cabran. Can you imagine, in a way that when your husband dies, you have to be inherited like a property by the younger brother to your husband? That is a form of inequality because the woman is not allowed to make a choice. So when the husband of Mama Rashida died, according to the patriarchal tradition in the play, Mama Rashida have to be inherited by Lejo Cabran, the younger brother of the late husband. So Mama Rashida was not asked to make a choice whether he will get married to somebody from the same family or she will go her way and then get married to any man that she loves. She was forced by the tradition to get married to Lejo Cabran. And also, there is another form of gender inequality when Lejo Cabran married Sikira. Because why did Lejo Cabran marry Sikira? It's because of politics. He wants more votes from the market women. not that he loves Sikira. So women are being used as a form of commodity to get vote, as a means of vote buying. So you could see that kind of inequality. Another clear case of inequality is the relationship between Lisa and Lejo Cabran. Lisa got married to Lejo Cabran and traveled to the United States to go and study medical science. And after returning from the United States of America, there was no any kind of apology from Lejo Cabran, while Lejo Cabran got married to other women, Mama Rashida and Sikira. So he considered that he should not be for just one woman. And that was why Lejo Cabran married other two wives unknowingly to Lisa. That's another form of inequality. In fact, another form of inequality is when Lejo Cabran lied to Lisa that Sikira is a housemaid, not a wife. Downgrading your wife to the level of a housemaid. That's another form of inequality. And there are several instances of gender inequality in the play. Another one is that of polygamy. Polygamy is rooted in the patriarchal culture of the African society. And we see it playing out in this play. Who loves polygamy among them? It is Lejo Cabran. Why Mama Rashida accepts polygamy and wish that it is the will of God and does not see anything wrong with it. Other wives like Lisa did not see anything good in polygamy. And that was why Lisa was fighting both Mama Rashida and Sikira in order to have Lejo Cabran to herself only. And does she succeed? To some extent, at the end of the play, she has Lejo Cabran all to herself. So Lejo Cabran married the two wives, Mama Rashida and Sikira, without the knowledge and consent of Lisa. And he believed that Lisa should accept such kind of adventure. That is another form of inequality, gender inequality and polygamy. Because he did not seek the consent of the first wife or the wife that he originally got married to. But now when the wife returned and met another two other wives of Lejo Cabran expected Lisa to accept polygamy and go by it. And that is another form of inequality. So polygamy is dominant not only in the play, in the African context, in Nigeria of today, it is still, we have a lot of polygamy. In fact, polygamy in the modern context of Nigeria in 2023 is not only limited to people who are traditionalists or people who are in practicing Islamic religion. Even those who are in the Christian religion are practicing polygamy. That is how rooted polygamy is in the traditional African society. Okay. Then another one is that of intercultural marriages. Lejo Cabran married Lisa from Congo. Certainly, there is difference between the Congolese culture and that of the Nigerian. But they were able to manage each other. They fell in love, and then this cross-cultural relationship and marriage grew and matured. So we can say Lisa is a foreigner in Nigeria and is well educated. Though the marriage was good until Lisa realized that Lejo Cabran has played her by getting married to other two women. So what is the uniting factor between Lisa and Lejo Cabran? I can say it is love. And intercultural marriage and cross-cultural relationship is advice. So that people will learn more about the culture of others. And The author of this play, Ola Rotimi, preaches and encourages intercultural and cross-cultural relationship. Another one is that of deceit and betrayal. Lejo Cabran deceived Lisa by telling Lisa that Sikira is a housemaid and not his wife. At the same time, he deceived Lisa again by not letting her know that he has gotten married to 2 others wives. And that was what made Lisa to be so angry with him and ensure that Mama Rashida and Sikira are chased out of the husband's home. Also, we can say that there was a form of betrayal. Lejo Cabran betrayed Mama Rashida and Sikira also. Because what they were expected in the marriage was not what they got. Because Lejo Cabran promises them heaven and earth. Though Mama Rashida have accepted her fate, but Sikira was not comfortable with such kind of state. And at the end, Sikira was the one who said her husband has gone mad again, and Sikira left the marriage. So Lejo Cabran does not only betray the trust of his wife, but also the trust his party, the National Liberation Party, reposed on him, because he was trying to buy his way through instead of engaging in a genuine, free and fair primary election. And that was why the ticket was taken away from him and given to Sikira. So we see a kind of betrayal in the home front and also in the political career of Lejo Cabran. So in our next video, we are going to be discussing the dramatic devices used in the play. Please subscribe and click the notification bell so that you get notified when that video on the dramatic devices used in the play is uploaded. Thank you and have a good day.